This weekend, the port of Santa Cruz de Tenerife welcomed the legendary training ship Amerigo Vespucci, one of the most beautiful sailing ships in the world and a true symbol of the Italian Navy. Its arrival became a major attraction for both locals and visitors, with hundreds of people gathering along the waterfront to admire the famous three-masted vessel with its white sails and distinctive black and gold hull. Built in 1931, the Amerigo Vespucci has served for nearly a century as a training ship for cadets of the Italian Naval Academy. Despite its age, the vessel continues to take part in international voyages and maritime festivals around the world. It is often called the most beautiful ship in the world, and seeing it in person in the port of Tenerife makes it easy to understand why. During its stay, many visitors had the opportunity to step aboard, learn about the ship's history, and experience the atmosphere of true maritime heritage. The evenings were especially impressive, as the vessel was illuminated against the backdrop of the Atlantic Ocean and the streets of Santa Cruz. The visit of the Amerigo Vespucci served as a reminder of Europe's rich maritime traditions and became one of the highlights of the weekend in Tenerife. The vessel was named after the famous Italian explorer Amerigo Vespucci, whose name was later given to the Americas. Routes and voyages over nearly a century of service, the Amerigo Vespucci has visited dozens of countries and hundreds of ports around the world. The ship regularly takes part in training voyages across the Mediterranean Sea, the Atlantic Ocean, and many international maritime routes. In recent years, the vessel has visited Spain, Portugal, France, Greece, United States, Japan, Australia, Argentina between 2023 and 2025. The ship embarked on a major world tour, visiting some of the largest ports in Europe, Africa, Asia, and the Americas. Its stop in Tenerife became part of this remarkable journey. Interesting facts: the Amerigo Vespucci is often considered one of the most beautiful ships in the world. Its hull is decorated with elegant golden ornaments, and the total length of ropes and rigging on board exceeds 30 kilometers. Despite modern technology, many maneuvers on the ship are still performed manually, just as they were almost a century ago. The ship's motto is Non ci comincia, ma quel che persevera, not the one who begins, but the one who perseveres. Cadets of the Italian Naval Academy train on board, learning navigation, maritime discipline, and sail handling. When entering a port, sailors often climb and stand along the yards of the masts in a traditional ceremony called manovra all'antenna, creating a spectacular sight. Famous stories and events. One of the most famous stories dates back to 1962, when the Amerigo Vespucci encountered an American aircraft carrier in the Mediterranean Sea. According to legend, the carrier radioed asking, "Who are you?" The reply was simple: "Training ship Amerigo Vespucci, Italian Navy." The Americans reportedly answered with the now famous phrase, "You are the most beautiful ship in the world." During severe storms, the vessel has repeatedly demonstrated the remarkable skill of its crew and the ship's exceptional stability. Despite its age, it continues to sail across seas and oceans, remaining a symbol of Italy's maritime traditions. Today, the Amerigo Vespucci is more than just a training vessel. It is a floating museum, an ambassador of Italian culture, and one of the most recognizable sailing ships in the world.